Dat is cool, maar jij krijgt die bal daar.
Kana Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Rakakadash. That belongs to the elders and apostles of great news. Shalom to the Ophelek. This video will be edifying, and let's get into it. Now, title or topic of this lesson is James 1, man. James 1. Because look, fucking hard times are just a process of building character, a process of becoming stronger in the spirit as well as mentally. You know, this shit awaits us anyway. You know, this pain, this suffering awaits us anyway. So why should we be moved by these afflictions? Like the scripture says in 1 Thessalonians, man. Why should you be moved by these afflictions when we are appointed thereunto, man? It has to happen any fucking way. You know? We have to go through it anyway. Now you can pick your poison. you still gonna be hurt. Like, you know, like, even if you pick your poison, man, you still gonna be hurt. So it doesn't matter, man. You just gotta go through it. This first Thessalonians scripture, that no man should be moved by these afflictions. For yourself, know that we are appointed thereunto. You see, so we appointed unto these afflictions, man. Yeah, your wife might leave you. Your wife might withhold their children from seeing you. You know. Meanwhile, you the dad, you wanna be there for them, but can't because basically your wife has been acting like a demon, you know, so it's now your ex-wife and stuff like that, or just your family disowns you, or you know, people at the job messing with you, you know, this shit. Hey man, we are appointed unto these afflictions, and it's shit, man. It's shit to go through things like this, man, but this is what makes us strong, man. This is what makes us strong. This is that gold, you know. This is talking about the scripture that says, "For gold is tried in the fire, man, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity." When things aren't going your way, man, when things are fucking bad, man, that's when the men are separated from the boys. You know, the false prophets are separated from the real prophets. You see, the elect is separated from the men that are crept in unawares. You know, like it says in Jude 1. You know, so don't be moved by these afflictions, man. You have to go through it anyway. You know, it ain't gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have ups and downs in this truth, man. Ups and downs the whole time. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, this year has been this year has been, I think this year has been the worst year yet, man, in this truth. You know, concerning tribulation and stuff like that. I think, by the way, I think so. But this is also the year that made me the most strong. Kahalaya Bashim Yashai. You know, this is also the year that made me very strong in the spirit, stronger in the spirit, and also stronger mentally, man. You know, and that's all thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Kahala Yahweh Bashim Yashai. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Praktehawa Praktehashai. You know, when you want to be stronger and stuff like that, or you ask the Most High for something, don't think he's just gonna give it to you the way you want it. He might give it to you a whole nother way, man. But he is gonna give it to you. He might let you go through a lot of stuff in order to get experience, in order to become stronger, in order to be to have less in order to you know, be quicker with turning off your emotions when needs to be. You know, those are all things that a man of the Lord needs to have, man. Characteristics, you know, not being emotional, you know, doing what the scripture says, you know, things like that, man. You know, being diligent. You know, this week has been shit, but still, it's no fucking excuse for me not to make a lot of videos, man. Like I've been doing all the past weeks, that's been shit. You know, so I'm gonna step up my game with that, Yartaza. But basically, there are no excuses, man. You know, no excuses, man. We have to go through this. That's just how it is, man. Just have to push through. You know, James 1 and 1. Well, actually, let me start at first too. James 1 and 2. My brethren, count it all when. Salakia, let me read it again. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, you see. Count it with all joy, man. Be happy. Even though the scriptures, even though it might not be a fun time at all, which most likely it ain't gonna be a fun time at all, you know. But still be happy in the spirit, man, that you can say that you're being tested for the name Yahweh Shem Mashai, you know, that you're being tried, you know, just like gold is tried, you know, that you're being chastened, you know, because if the Most High loves you, He chastises you, man. If He doesn't chastise you, you are not His son, you see. Then are ye bastards and not sons, you see, like the scripture says in Hebrews. So it's very important that we remind ourselves of that, man. So yeah, let me read verse 3 also. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, you see. So you gotta have patience, man. Patience is required. You don't know when things will change, but just put it in the hands of the Lord, man, because He is the one that can save you out of this situation anyway, to begin with. He's the one that put you in that situation. He's the one that put you in that situation. He's also the one that can take you out of that situation. So just be patient, man. Go through it. Be patient, and soon you're gonna be happy, man. Soon you're gonna be happy. Like, hey, finally this chapter is over. Can move to the next chapter. You know, where the Most High has better things in store for you. You know, because look, just like Job, he lost a lot of things, but he gained a lot of things back also. You know, but he kept his faith. That's the point. You need to keep your faith. You know, Job got increased at his last end. You know, everything, he lost everything, man, and he gained back twofold, man. Everything that he lost, he gained back twofold. You know, when he was tried, when he was tested, when he was chastened, what did he say? He said, "Kahala Yahweh the Most High, give it and He take it." That's the same spirit that you're supposed to be having, man. The Lord can give you something, but He can also take away. You know, so remember that. You know, He can give, but He can also take away, man. You know, we gotta be grateful with the things that we have now, and hey, when bad things happen, still thank, you know, Yahweh Shem Mashai for whatsoever happens, man. Whatsoever He fixes you up with, you know, because we don't. Hey, man, the Most High might. You don't know that. You know, the Most High might fix you up with a lot of stuff, man, you don't even know about concerning protection, you know. For example, today, hey, man, it is already been bad enough, right? But today, I was cleaning at the job. I was cleaning the the beer glass, you know. But you have a thing where in the sink you have to twist it with another tool to basically clean the beer glass, and the beer glass like it shattered in my hand, and there is not even one scratch on my hand, man. You know, but it could have been way worse, man. I could have been cut. You know, I could have been there could have been glass in my hand. You know, it could have been very bad, man. And I had then I had to go to the hospital and shit. You know, as if shit hasn't been bad enough, man. You know, so you know, hey man, I think the most I met, I said, "Call out Yabashimashai," you know, because hey man, he really made sure there was no cut at all in my hand, man. No cut in my hand at all, man. I was like, nah, that's Yabashimashai 100%, man. You know. But it's stuff like that that you notice, but it's also stuff that you don't even know about. You know that you're being fixed, and fixed that you're being fixed with. So don't be don't be ungrateful. You know. Also, don't be ungrateful, man. Just like the children of Israel were ungrateful when the Most High delivered them out of Egypt, man. You know, he put them in the wilderness, and Jake started complaining, man. After being saved from captivity, Jake started complaining. They said, like, hey, it was better that we were still in Egypt, that we were still in captivity, than that we basically have to be in the wilderness and stuff like that. You know, being fucking wicked, man. The most I fix you up with something, and then you you basically are ungrateful, and you say it's better that he didn't save us. Yeah, that's wicked, man. Anyway, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Bashar, Bashim, Bashim. Dat was de laatste en een post upgrade. No, shalom, te over. Like op deze video. Shalom.